Welcome to the Wednesday Crypto Talk. This Crypto Talk occurs every Wednesday at 7 p.m. CET or CST. Basically, is the time in Amsterdam. If this is your first time on the Crypto Talk, you will receive an email with a link where you can book a 30-minute consultation with me. And before we go any further, we need to let you know that nothing that we said in this presentation or on this Facebook page can be considered financial or tax advice. We are not, you can look at me. I do not look like a financial advisor nor tax advisor, but I do feel qualified to give you one piece of advice in terms of investment is educate yourself first. Make sure you educate yourself before making an investment. Now, in the crypto space, I am known as the risk-averse guy. I have a principle, a philosophy that I abide by, which is if there's a doubt, there's no doubt. Meaning, if I have any doubt about an investment, there's no doubt I'm not going any further. So, and because today we're going to be talking about the philosophy of crypto, that's why I share my philosophy with you. And if you want to be secure with your investment and assets, it's highly recommended that you follow the philosophy. So we're going to be talking about the philosophy of crypto. And the philosophy of crypto is basically resumed in two statements. Statement number one, not your key, not your coins. Statement number two, do not trust, verify. So, and where does that philosophy takes us? You have to understand that we're going to be looking at two things. We're going to be talking today, and the talk today is going to be divided in two parts. The first part is why do we get into crypto? And the other part is why do we stay in crypto? And the answer to those two questions are very different. So why do we get into crypto? And it may vary. Some of us get into crypto because of money. We just want more money. Some other people get into crypto because they're just curious. They keep hearing the word and the hype and they want to find out more about it. Some think it's a very good investment and they take the investment as strategy. Others believing maybe they are missing out something. They go for FOMO, the fear of missing out. And some other people may get into crypto because they think it's cool. Of course, those 5 reasons are not all of them. There are more reasons to get in crypto, but those are the ones that would capture the majority of people who get into crypto. Now, once we get into crypto, for whatever reason, what we do is we first buy our first crypto or we buy our first portion of BTC. And once we bought those things, something happens very interesting. We start to ask ourselves, what did I buy? What is crypto, whatever crypto you bought, or what is Bitcoin? And once you ask yourself that question, you are welcoming yourself into a deep rabbit hole. And because with the answer to that question, you start to ask yourself a few other questions. You are in a maze of questions. Huh? I thought I knew what was money. What's money? What is this thing called hard money that I never heard of? What is inflation? Isn't that when the prices go up? What is a hot wallet? What is blockchain? What is a seed phrase? What is this thing they call DeFi? What is this staking, farming, proof of work? And those questions, they just keep coming at you. So, and then you realize, wait a minute, in order to have crypto, maybe I should get a financial education. And then when you get financial education, you start to get answers to the questions like, what is money? What is hard money? What is inflation? What is interest rate? What's economy? And then you don't only need financial education, you need to find out more about online security. And then questions like, what is a seed phrase? What is a cold wallet? What is a private key, public key? What is 2FA? What is a YubiKey? And so on. And then it doesn't stop there. You start to find out that you got yourself into some innovation, and that blows your mind. It blows your mind because you start to ask yourself about what is a smart contract? What is DeFi? What is a DeFi loan? What is yield farming? What is asset gains? And then you start to see all these other possibilities playing before your eyes and you're like, wow, this is going to change the world. So you are aware that you got involved in an innovation. And then comes the sour part, which is do not trust, verify. What is the role of government? And what are the roles of banks? And then you start to have questions like, what is the Federal Reserve? Why is it called federal when it's private? Why is it called reserve? There's no reserves. What is the role of my government? What is the role of banks? What is wrong with centralization anyway? And what? My money is not backed by gold? So that's the part of when you start to use the second part of the philosophy, which is to not trust, verify. And the more you verify, the more scary things become to you. So those are the two principles that defines crypto philosophy. Not your key, not your coins, do not trust, but verify. Now, the other thing that happens is all those questions takes you somewhere. Where those two principles do take you? Well, they take you to a deeper understanding of certain things, a deeper understanding of freedom. You start to question yourself, am I free? What is freedom? And doesn't matter how old are you, doesn't matter if you're 80, if you're 12, whenever you get into this world, you're going to start to question yourself, freedom, and you're going to have to get a deeper understanding of this word, freedom. And then you heard something about sovereignty. And then you start to ask yourself, am I sovereign? Who are pulling the strings on my move? And you have to go deeper into understanding those concepts, freedom, sovereignty. Also, you start to ask yourself, now I'm a bank, I need to be responsible. There's no one I can call for my password. So you start to be invited to go into a deeper meaning of responsibility and ownership. Bitcoin makes you question if you understand ownership. Is the greatest manifestation of ownership created by man and by humankind in that sense. So also you start to hear about trustless, and then you start to question trust. Should I trust the banks? Should I trust my government? Should I trust them with my money? Should I trust this? Should I trust that? So trust is also something that you get invited into a deeper level of understanding. And it's not just those things, you get invited to a deeper understanding of much more, but just a few things that I think dealing with the philosophy of crypto changes on you and invites you to that world. So this was a presentation for today for you guys. If you want to have the answer to all those questions, I think those are pretty basic. I can answer those, but you can also find answers to those questions yourself. We are Crypto Vagabonds. If you need any further assistance, support, or guidance, contact us. We offer one-on-one coaching. We also have a Crypto Vagabonds Academy. We are also in Clubhouse, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, which is where you just found us here now.